So I wanted to take another opportunity. We're at about 47 hours of Everly being alive since delivery, and I wanted to share a few reflections. Um, I, I think it's something I discovered today as I was cuddling with her and just holding her while Alyssa was trying to get some sleep. Was that one of the huge game changers about how I feel for her is when I can see her eyes. I think a big difference between like being with a person and sort of developing a relationship with them is like seeing them see you and like having a connection. Even though I know she can't actually see me, I'm just like a blurry vision, and maybe she recognizes a voice subconsciously sort of. But that has been a huge difference. It's weird because she looks kind of cross-eyed sometimes, but I know that doesn't last. But that was a huge epiphany sort of, is just when you're able to recognize like another human being rather than like a being that can't acknowledge your existence because they don't have the capacity to yet. That was really interesting. And the other thing I noticed that I realized is of concern to me the whole time is Alyssa's well-being. I think she's constantly waking, and like if she makes a little squealing sound, she's gonna immediately wake from sleep and like look back over her shoulder like is everything okay? And I think she doesn't quite have that trust that I will let her know when she's needed. I think Everly makes like lip smacking noises, which usually means that they want to feed. And sometimes I feel like I would rather see her sleep because she's been doing a great job latching. So we've allowed her to use the binky, and she's still doing fine with the latching. But I feel like I would much rather see Alyssa sleep, and like I feel like her body's going through so much. I want to see her take care of herself better, and I think it's like literally in her nature that she's a hard time doing that. Like I want to take Everly out of the room so that she can sleep better, and so that she's not getting in her, so that Alyssa's not waking up for no good reason and not getting the rest that she needs. So I think that's been one of the huge things. I was like, when I'm with Everly, I definitely get sleepy. I've had some sleep. I couldn't even tell you how much by now. Almost every time she goes to feed, I'm trying to take a nap at the same time. So it's like whenever she's on and has to be doing something with her, I'm trying to get some rest myself. So recognizing how it'll be interesting how the habit comes into play when we eventually go back to the house. We end up staying at the hospital another day because insurance covers it, and it was after 8 o'clock that the delivery occurred. So yeah, it's been an interesting another 24 hours here. I recognize my brain is constantly looking for patterns and how things are going to go for the future, and it's really interesting just kind of being aware of where my brain's going with things. I've been playing a lot of chess online, mostly because there's been such a response on social media like Facebook that people want to talk and say congratulations and thank you, and it's like I'm not ready to receive all that yet. So I've been putting that a little bit on the back burner, just responding to those people. And in the meantime, I've been sort of distracting myself, keeping myself awake mostly while Everly's in my arms, because I'm afraid that I'll be in a dangerous position if I fall asleep and she chokes or something. I'm deathly afraid of SIDS. So yes, we've been dealing with that. So that's about all there is to say, I think, after day 2. Tomorrow morning we'll be heading home, and really thankful that we have grandparents on both sides to help support us and float. And I'm super thankful for the law that came into pass this year, for me to be able to have paternity leave and have 3 months. I think I get 70% of my pay, and they'll keep my position for me. And I think we're allowed to take more, we just don't get paid for it. and they still have to keep your position for you. So it'll be interesting trying to figure out how that all works, because it hasn't been approved yet. I put in my application, but it hasn't been approved yet. So yeah, exciting times. Thank you for watching. Stay weird.